Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne for the first time in quite some time, actually. We're gonna see who we're gonna play on the daily before we actually do the daily. Robot is like the perfect choice for me. I gotta admit, I am so on the borderline of being super jet lagged and have not played Nuclear Throne in a few days here. So, almost walked right into that one. I'm a little nervous, a little uneasy, a little anxious about how this could possibly go, but at the same time, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what Aunt Jemima said, and I am ready to hopefully prove myself wrong and play a little better than I'm expecting to be playing right now. Robot's not bad. Well, Robot's great, actually, and there's been an update to Nuclear Throne that has changed Chicken as well. Now Chicken has the ability to throw her weapon, leading to the possibility to do some kind of sweet-ass ninja moves. I didn't really want the sledgehammer, but I guess I will take it, and then we can... Well, yeah, let's take it, and then we'll use it, and we can recycle the shit that we don't want. Anyway, I'm rambling. Ignore my stream of consciousness to some extent, and pay attention to some other parts of it. I am probably going to be somewhat incoherent here. I just got back from my... half work, half pleasure trip overseas. Pleasure trip overseas sound, it has some uncomfortable connotations, but it was a good time. United Kingdom is several time zones away from Vancouver, despite the fact that we are culturally very similar and linguistically very similar. I find myself being, you know, a little bit jet lagged. Pretty much just been falling asleep at like 6 p.m. and waking up at 4 a.m. for like the past 8 or 9 days, actually, so I haven't been back for 8 or 9 days. It's just I never really got over the time zone difference while I was there. I'm basically like an old baby. An old man who is also a baby, which is also a great pitch for a horror movie. An old man who is also a baby. Why did I get rid of... Yes. Why did I get rid of the sledgehammer for the wrench? Basically because I think that the sledgehammer is not as good as the wrench. But I love the splinter pistol. Like, that is a very, very solid piece of machinery right here. I'm excited to get a chance to use it. It doesn't show up as often as I'd like, so the opportunity to check it out, I'm pretty excited. Oh, forgot about you. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like the... Okay, we're not going to go down that road. That's okay. Level 4 already. I'm feeling pretty good about this warm-up run. Anyone around the corner? Oh, just one. Okay. This is good. The grenade launcher, good for crowds. Eagle Eye's also great, but I think Bloodlust is going to be something we're going to roll with instead. And the Splinter Pistol, very, very nice for, you know, single targets or even crowds to a lesser extent as well. Close combat, I guess, is where I'd prefer the Splinter Pistol over the grenade launcher, considering there's very little chance we accidentally explode ourselves with it. Ooh, there's zero chance, Northernlion. Actually, you have not considered the contingency in which we shoot a car or explosive barrel immediately next to our person. Don't you feel smart now, you freaking naysayer? That guy had a bullet attached to him. That's okay. You know, life goes on. I did take some terrible damage within that situation there. I'll be the first to admit. Just trying to stay away from the vehicles in case all of the cars are actually, or all of the enemies are actually dead. I guess we're just going to get a better weapons case on the next level here because I have ignored a weapons case. I would like to get out of this situation as soon as possible. Oh, we have a grenade launcher. Let's blow up the... Ah! I'm a little anxious. That is, like, completely reasonable now that I think about it. Okay. Good warm-up. Not necessarily the best performance I've ever done, but, you know, the joints are loosened up. We can hope to make progress here. I was having a pretty good time in Nuclear Throne before. I mean, I always have fun when I play Nuclear Throne, but I was having fun and also getting really good scores, at least relative for me. I was looping, still intermittently, only occasionally. If it was a quiz and it said, you know, how often do you loop? Never, sometimes, occasionally, always. I would definitely be in the sometimes camp. There's no question about that. However, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. I'm going to try to get a second bullet, or second weapon here. It's our sledgehammer. I really have never found a good place for the sledgehammer. It does so much damage, but the reload time on it is so slow that I'm a little skeptical that it's super useful, but maybe if we get trigger fingers with it, it does save us ammo. I will admit that, of course. Long arms? I don't know. Recycle gland is probably the best of these ones for us to take right now, but I'm not really thrilled with any of them, to be 100% honest with you. I'm gonna recycle that. It actually became energy, and I'm a little anxious because I accidentally dropped my gun back there, and by accidentally I mean I didn't accidentally do it at all, but I accidentally didn't pick it back up again. There's the accident that's involved there. I figure we'll just burrow deeper into our problems here and hopefully come out on the other side. Okay, I'll tell you what. Pick this up. Recycle the machine gun into energy. Why are we keeping the sledgehammer in this situation? That's a fantastic question. Wow! Wow! Wow, that's a bad daily, dog. That's horrible. I want to see that instant replay. Admittedly, a lot of that was my own fault. Maybe all of that was my own fault. We're gonna random some new characters here. You might be saying play chicken because chicken is, has the new throw ability. We'll see it in time when it comes up. Look, I'm not proud of my performance there. That was actually incredibly embarrassing. After I got hit twice, I was like, man, well, at least I'm not dead. And then I died, and I was like, you know what? I'm an idiot. One of the poorest... Nothing over there. One of the poorest performances on a daily I have ever had, bar none. I feel the need to apologize, but hopefully it was at least funny. To get hit by 3 barrages from the same enemy is embarrassing. But you know what? If there was ever a good time, or if there's ever a good excuse, I think I have that good excuse right now, considering my brain thinks that it is 100 o'clock, 1817. So I'm gonna use my get out of jail free card there and say, I apologize for being an idiot, but at the same time, I was not expecting that to happen. We can still have a good performance here. It just definitely will not be on the daily. That'll have to wait till tomorrow. For today, let's just focus on keeping morale up, making some good progress and feeling good about ourselves. This is a pretty awesome selection here. I wish that the mutations have been a little bit more, or the good mutations have been a little bit more spread out, because the second option there was not nearly as good as the first one. That's okay, though. The second options, I should say. So I would love to hit level 4 here. I do think it's not unrealistic, which is probably the most awkward way you could possibly phrase that. I don't think it's unrealistic. This should do it. One more? Yeah, one more. We're pretty close, and there's still some nuclear rattatas left. We could roll double assault rifle. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever suggested. Take crossbow over slugger? No, I'm going to take crossbow over assault rifle. Not quite going to hit it, but we were extremely close, so we'll definitely get it here. And now if we get homing bolts, we have a really, really good setup that we can be happy with coming into the mid to late game. Mid to late loop, I guess, anyway. Mid to late game is probably a little bit unrealistic for us for right now. Man, that was a poor daily. That's okay. You never want to be 8 minutes in on your 3rd run. But, it is what it is. We got to try to come back from it. And, of course, a great run is still a great run for me, whether it's on the daily or not. I'm going to leave the weapons case. I left it was a shotgun or a pop rifle or something. I'm going to leave it behind. Because I don't think it's too important. We already have a really nice assortment of weapons. That was a terrible bit of damage to take that I am not proud of, but we definitely have another mutation coming up, and feeling relatively good here, especially with Strong Spirit, Rabbit Paw, and Rhino Skin. It's a really nice suite of mutations, if you will. Leaves me in a good position for the future. Now, very important to note, I am Crystal. I should probably use the Crystal mechanic a little bit. No excuse to die to bullets with this character, at least, not on the regular. I'd prefer not to open that if possible, because I'm so happy with our existing weapons loadout that, I don't really feel the need to jeopardize it right now. We might as well try to get an extra weapons case out of it if we can. Alright. Even though it's a shotgun, the slugger is basically like a precision weapon because the shell is so highly concentrated. So we can actually use it to clear out that area very easily there. I'm going to ignore that one as well. I'm not expecting good weapons to be in there. Admittedly, we're probably getting less of a haul than we're giving up, but we're also opening up the possibility for us to get a higher tier of weapons by ignoring these weapons cases here. Which is better for us, I think, because I think I have the 2 best weapons at the current tier, at least the 2 that I want the most, from the existing tier right now. We got back to max HP there, which is actually really, really good. Let's head down, fight Big Dog, and I'm feeling really solid about this. Plutonium Hunger don't hurt either, and there's a chance for us to open this up. Got a laser pistol, an assault rifle, a double shotgun. Double shotgun without eagle eyes, although tempting, I think is not what we're going to want to roll with. I should have taken the time to clear out this area in advance, but I did not. There we go. Remember, no contact damage from Big Dog. Ooh, that still didn't stop him from scaring the shit out of me. It's not a double shotgun, sorry, it's a sawed-off. That's okay, though. I think we're going to get him killed pretty soon here. If we can just reflect enough bullets back to get the kill, then I don't need to waste as many shells, but we're already done with that. Still at full HP. No level up. Ooh, but an energy hammer. Energy hammer over slugger? I think you could probably justify that as long as you can keep your ammo relatively high. I do like the... Well, I love the slugger. I like the energy hammer too, though, even though it destroying the walls is actually kind of a bad thing much of the time. I prefer the energy sword, I think, given the opportunity, but we don't have the opportunity here. and rarely will you, for that matter, so it's all academic at this point. This is going okay. Even though I took some dumb damage in there, I'm pretty pleased with the way this is going right now. We are not in a dangerous position, actually. Oh, we killed a mimic as well. Oh, the sneeze. The sneeze is real. Not now, not now. The sneeze. Heavy revolver. Yeah, we gotta take it. There, I told you this. You never trust me. The sneeze was real, man. Okay. Heavy revolver's pretty good. Double the bullet cost, but also very, very strong. I really thought those would be the last enemies we'd face. This is a decent combination, I think. Enemies get too close, we can pull out the hammer. Enemies stay far away, we can use the heavy revolver to pretty good effect. And it's relatively good on ammo as well. Second Stomach, I like a little bit more than Bloodlust when we already have... really? When we already have... double shotgun? When we already have Rabbit Paw. Sorry, that was the... flight toggle. Okay. Let's do this. I'm just gonna keep myself at a reasonable distance. These guys so often kill me due to the world's dumbest reasons. Which is basically me being like, you're dead, so I'm not gonna shoot at you. Only they're not dead. Instead, they're very much alive. I don't see what that weapon was. Auto flame shotgun. I think at this point, I don't really want to replace either weapon with it, but I have to, man. It's like eating your vegetables. It's a really, really good weapon, and I do like using it. It's kind of an unenviable choice right now. The auto flame shotgun is nice. It's very, very good. So I'm gonna enjoy having it, even though I sort of wish that I didn't have the opportunity to get it. Also, again, should be able to relatively easily keep it high up on ammo, and it's going to do a lot of damage in close quarters, and it's spammable, which is, you know, increasingly important as the game goes on. Running a little bit low on bullets here, which is extremely bad. Both of these weapons are supposed to be, you know, somewhat spammable for us. Laser rifle, not really interested. Maybe back muscle? We already... No, it's rhino skin. I really don't like many of these. I'm gonna take impact risk because we have plutonium hunger, so I think we can sort of sell it. Should have crystalled there. That's okay. You gotta dive like real quick. Thank you. Okay. There's still some nonsense over here. Never stop shooting, as far as I'm concerned. Oh! I thought we still had strong spirit. Alright, I guess it's time for a melting run. You know what? I can at least feel like if the video ends and we don't have a good run on this melting run or whatever run comes after that, which is completely conceivable, I can still feel relatively good about it because we had one run that was alright, even though I probably should not have died, and I had the best mutations in the world handed to me on a regular basis. Still, this is okay. Can I not just have the chain reaction happening here? I guess not. Sorry, we got some more energy coming up. That's pretty good. We almost hit level 3, actually. Strong Spirit is so huge here. Second Stomach is not very useful as melting right now, but that was kind of one of those, like, forward-facing mutations, which is my favorite yoga pose if I had. If you're gonna make me choose, the forward-facing mutation is certainly one of my old favorites back from my time at the dojo. I don't know anything about yoga. This is probably pretty clear. What is this? Assault rifle. That is better than the revolver. In my opinion, I don't want to offend anybody, of course. I will say, though, I can't think of any songs about assault rifles in name, in name at least. Whereas Mission of Burma's "That's When I Reach For My Revolver" is like a pretty dope song. So, I mean, the revolver definitely has a point in the plus column there. As much as I think that Rabbit Paw is probably the better mutation, you know, when you're melting, get the melting focus mutation with Throne Butt. Bigger explosions. How can you go against a mutation, or vote against a mutation that is called, well, it's called Throne Butt, but the description is bigger mutations. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. I got touched by a silkworm, I think? That must have been it. Yo, fart off, buddy. Fart off. Ooh. Laser pistol? We're almost out of assault rifle ammo, which is actually very, very sad. We need strong spirit. I mean, that's not abnormal. Whoa. On any melting run, you are going to need strong spirit at some point to offer up some kind of resistance, at least long term. We are leaving behind a weapon there. Slugger, we can probably take it with us instead of the assault rifle if we want to. Rhino skin keeps us alive, so I guess I'm excited about that. I don't know why I sound so negative. I guess I'm excited. Yeah, I'll go to Disney World, I guess. I was just gonna sit in my room, but if you're gonna make me go to Disney World, I guess. Yo, don't be so cynical about Disney World, dog. I'm talking to my past self. I've never been to Disney. Well, that's not true. I've been to Tokyo Disney Sea. I don't know where that ranks on the Disney World hierarchy, but it was pretty cool if you ask me. Come on, bigger explosions? Bigger explosions? Might hit level 5 here. I would like to. At least gotta get that. Didn't think we'd get the weapon, but we're lucky enough to get it if you really want to consider yourself lucky for getting the pop gun. And we'll head down here, actually having a fairly strong melting run. Still have never done a melting loop. I'm not going to say that this is the run, but it's a theoretical possibility because we're still alive and we got some good mutations coming here. Bloodlust is part of the prerequisites for swinging this ridiculous melting prospect here. I actually don't think melting is a bad character. When I talk about, like, oh, doing a melting loop, how ridiculous. It's not because melting's a bad character, it's just a hard character to survive with. You know, you need a very specific set of conditions. Ooh. I need a very specific set of conditions anyway. If you're a better player, you might not need quite as many of the boxes ticked. But for me personally, I do. So it's very unlikely that I succeed on any particular melting run, which is why I'm extremely happy whenever it has the possibility of happening. A little bit of ammo trouble here, but nothing to concern ourselves with too much. How in Jesus Christ am I still A, alive, but B, getting hit by like 100 different things at once? Little ridiculous here, the number of bullshits that are on my screen at the same time. Oh, don't die here. There's so many of these lovely, lovely pieces of medication up here. Surprisingly okay on ammo. This whole level is just like one big fuck corridor. I actually thought that was it. Oh, there's still this guy. Okay, I'm trying to bounce it off a little. Oh, there's still this guy too. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Level 6. Maybe there's more to this level than I actually thought. Oh, yeah. There's a little bit more than I actually thought. I like how I'm at low HP, aka I've been hit once. Now twice. This is bad timing. This is extremely bad timing for this, but maybe a really good time for a right click. We're here for a good time. Not a right click. Doesn't really make any sense. Yo, stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Whoa! A little dangerous. Stay alive. You're one med kit away from full health. I gotta do one more. Okay, steroids. I can't believe that I choked so hard. All I had to do was kill that dude, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna dodge the bullet. I'm gonna get real close, dodge the bullet. Get real close, dodge. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. 2 bullet weapons as steroids. Life's good. No. Okay. What do we need here? 2 crossbow weapons, homing bolts, thrown butt, back muscle, GG. Not GG. GL. Not good luck. Good loot. So I'm kind of double tapping the mice here, the mouse buttons. I don't expect to run into ammo trouble. Now we'll keep our grenade launcher in our primary slot, but we'll mostly fire our assault rifle because it scares the shit out of me that I might accidentally left click and screw this whole amazing situation up. It's actually pretty good, the situation we find ourselves in right now. So just make sure I'm picking up as many rads as is conceivable for a person to do. Level 3 means we get 2 mutations to choose from here. And I almost forgot the present again because I'm a terrible person. Strong Spirit, I think, does beat Thrown Butt, but I do think Thrown Butt beats Scarier Face. So we now are very survivable. Laser pistol over grenade launcher? Probably. We're very, very survivable. Machine gun over assault rifle? Or even over laser pistol to give us 2 bullet weapons of some repute? Nah. I don't know. Just kind of hold down both buttons here. That was much faster than I expected that to go. Holy crap, that is surprising that we're over this. Okay, well, let's head down to the next floor. Got a good suite of mutations here. Definitely the ability to build something awesome out of this run. Let's remember, mostly use exclusively right click. Find yourself in a jam, get some left clicks. Why are we using right click mostly? Because I want the weapon that is most ammo sensitive in the left slot. Left click slot, I should say, so that we can get more ammo for it. And then I'll, you know, use the more economic, efficient. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We'll use that as our primary damage dealer. That was very easy. We can ignore the weapons case if we so choose, which I'm going to do. And we are going to take homing bolts. Even though back muscle is such a good mutation, homing bolts plus steroids is actually like my shortcut to success. So I can't refuse it. That was real bad. That never should have happened. I never should have let that assassin get as close as they got. But we got hit, so what? We still have strong spirit. I'm going to ignore that weapons case as well if I can. Let's be a little bit more focused on actually hitting the enemies, shall we? I would like to replace the assault rifle, but we can wait until we get a triple weapons case for that. Okay, no strong spirit. Sorry, no second stomach, so we only got 2 HP out of that, but that's okay. We can slowly start to rebuild here. I must admit, I'm a little bit confused about what the heck is happening here and why IDPD is furious right off the bat. I don't know what happened over here. I have a feeling... You know what? Yes, goodbye. I don't want to know. See you in hell. I don't want to deal with that floor, so I just ran away as soon as I could, and I do not think that I'm going to regret that decision. I'm not going to take a crown, though. Alright, this is for all the marbles right here. Just, okay, we're gonna... This pole is a godsend right here. Don't take that out of context. Great stuff. Almost back to full HP. Ooh, I'm very lucky that that thing was not an assassin. Alright, this should be easy. Enough holding the mouse button down here should make this pretty much a no-brainer as long as the laser pistol shots are hitting. Where did you come from, Birdman? You think you're Michael Keaton? You're not Michael Keaton. That was not very smart damage on my part. There is no med kit. There is a toxic bow, though. Lightning round. Nah, laser pistol I think is still better. Really? You're gonna make me do it? Oh, there's some kind of... There's a lightning rifle, that's right. But I didn't know what the other thing was until it was too late. We'll take Plutonium Hunger here, and I do think we're gonna want to use the toxic bow somewhat frequently here. I normally do not think the toxic bow is a very good weapon. And I'm starting to agree with this assessment of it. Flame shotgun is fairly solid. Thank God for the med kit. But we got to be very careful until we get strong spirit back. I figured with homing bolts, this is probably something we wanted to give a try to. Grenade shotgun, not really. It's possible that the toxic bow still is pretty good, but it's going to force us to play a much less aggressive style than I'm normally focused on. And that's okay, but we just got to be aware of it as we're coming through here. Help. What? How are you not dead? That was me being an idiot, but also I'm very disappointed in that. Okay, we made it back here again. To beat Little Hunter would be beyond my expectations for this episode, so it's, you know, a very strange way of saying that I'm for it if I can get it. In a way, I'm kind of like, I should not be using Toxic Bow because I want to save my bolts for a situation that's actually, like, viable. But that's okay. I'm still waiting on, a better crossbow to show up, but that's okay. Why is a robot hurt by a toxic bow? Look, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Also, not very happy with myself for that one. Also, let's keep in mind that we actually don't need to hit the enemies to slay them with toxic bow. Instead, if we find a choke point, we can just fill it with poisonous gas and kind of be on our merry way, you know? Gets the job done fairly easily for us. Hopefully I don't toxic bow after all the enemies have died, thereby creating a toxic cloud that I get sucked through on the way to the portal. I don't know if that can actually happen. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Seems like the gas gets dispelled, which is nice. Second stomach would be good here. Eagle Eyes it is, I guess. We could have gone Boiling Veins, and we could have gone Patience. Oh, that was one heck of a start there, Nuclear Throne. The heck you doing? What even... I don't... Gotta be honest, don't even know what hit me there. I must have walked into a bullet or something. Could be worse, honestly, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.